Hey everybody, check it out. What's up? It's Heracles, Porsche's professional intro. Yay! Hey, what's up everybody? It's Heracles Porsche here, also known as Guild Lock on Xbox Live, and we're doing a recap of where I went in the real world recently, which was Amnesia Rockfest in beautiful Belmont, Quebec. What does this have to do with Dust 514? Absolutely nothing. This has nothing to do with Dust 514. But, you know. Oh gosh, guys, I'm really tired. I don't usually make videos when I'm this tired, but I just feel like I need to get something out quickly because it's been 6 days since I released a Dust 514 video. And, yeah, I don't like going that long between making Dust 514 videos. This footage is from May the 12th, 2016, so it's over a month old. Obviously, all my footage is old now because Dust 514 is discontinued. But let's see. But yeah, I don't know, guys. It's the channel's in a weird place, obviously, because this Dust is over, and I'm trying to move into the real world. And I think I don't know. I just want people to kind of get a feel for where the channel's at with the transition. You know, I'm still gonna be releasing Dust videos for a long time. I'm not even close to out of footage yet. Possibly you can hear some construction going on in the background. I'm not sure. But yeah, we're gonna be transitioning into some real life shenanigans. I'm also gonna be doing Overwatch videos too. But yeah, I have to do new things, guys. That's just how it is. So let's get to it. I've talked about nothing successfully for 2 minutes, so that makes me feel accomplished anyway. Amnesia Rockfest 2016. I'm gonna do a little picture of it here. All right, so hopefully you guys saw some of the band names in that little thing that I quick linked. We have bands like Blink-182, Sum 41, Jane's Addiction, Ice Cube, Korn, Limp Bizkit, Billy Talent, Twisted Sister. So a little interesting bit of variety there. What else is there to say? Yeah, it was a pretty spur of the moment thing for me, as I'm sure you guys can tell. I work on this YouTube all the time. I had to break up my routine. So, the way to do that was to just randomly go to a rock show that I was randomly invited to. So, yeah. Let's see. What can I say about the actual shows themselves? I would say that, out of all the shows that I attended, the Ice Cube show seemed like it was actually the most popular, which surprised me. I'm sure it's not lost on anyone. He was probably one of the only black entertainers there, and he by far seemed like he had one of the biggest. He drew one of the biggest, the biggest crowd by far. So that was interesting. I didn't expect that, but that's cool. I would say, let's see. I wasn't there, but I heard that the crowd for for Limp Bizkit was probably the most rowdy. My friend ended up losing her shoes because the crowd went nuts. I think it was just basically one giant mosh pit. Anyway, I'd say Jane's Addiction was the most compelling of the shows that I saw. I'd say at one point it might have turned into I wouldn't say, I can't call it a softcore porn, but I don't know. What do you call a show where there is a lesbian kiss, and then dry humping between a man and a woman, and then women just like with body mods hanging off their skin being suspended in the air. I'm not sure what to call that. Softcore porn isn't really... No, it's just a show. Softcore porn doesn't really describe it properly. I just don't have any other words to describe something like that. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, those body mods, the women hanging. I'd seen it before, like on the internet, but that was my first time seeing that in real life. I don't know. But apparently Jane's Addiction didn't play. I don't actually know that much about the band, but apparently they didn't play anything from their new album. One of my friends was really upset by that, and yeah, the show was definitely one of the more interesting ones out of one of the ones I saw. I recognize Dave Navarro. He has not like aged a day since, I don't know, I saw him on some special with Dennis Leary like a million years ago, so that's interesting. What else is there to say? But yeah, I also took a look at the Sum 41 and the Limp Bizkit shows. I gotta say, I know maybe this will make me uncool in certain circles. I don't know. I don't care. But I don't get what the deal is with mosh pits or crowd surfing. I don't. I think you reach the age of adulthood. I mean, I don't claim to be the master of maturity, but I think I have passed the stage where, taking my entire body weight and jumping, into another human being with my full body weight, that's not an activity I'm capable of deriving pleasure from, nor is crowd surfing. I don't feel any need to slam into other human beings. I don't feel any need for other human beings to pick me up or carry me across each other. Those aren't impulses I claim to understand. I mean, particularly in a crowd. Why do these impulses exist in a crowd where they can clearly cause collateral damage? But I don't know. I guess I just take my friend losing her shoes personally. What else I experienced there? Let's see. Most interesting person I met, I would say, was a goth chick who was also an insurance adjuster. By far. And I mean, she was... Let's see. She was, inebriated. And did not speak perfect English to begin with, but in spite of all that, I think goth chick insurance adjuster was probably one of the most interesting people that I spoke to. And she had an interesting perspective on life. What can I say? I would say scariest person I ran into, but I don't know, creepiest incident overall was, there was a dude, I'm pretty sure he was trying to invite me to a cult. It was some really weird thing where he said there was like a church in the woods at night after 12. Or actually, he might have been inviting me to do drugs. I can't tell, but he told me that everyone who would be there would be good people, and would be the best people, and that I should really come. But he was certain I could get a ride home after as well. He told me that after I expressed my concern about that. So that was interesting. Possibly invited to a cult or drug hangout or orgy. But But yeah, all the shows I wanted to see were pretty much on the Friday. But I'm really glad I went this Saturday because the crowds were a lot mellower, and I actually like got to talk to people, hang out with people. Obviously, there's the bucket people. The bucket people were very helpful to me because I filmed them. You've already seen the bucket people. That's on YouTube. My Heracles Porsche in real life debut, and they let me charge my phone, and just they were sharers. Let's put it that way. That's pretty open to interpretation, isn't it? But you know what? That's good. I'm gonna leave it there. Yes, and also there's this little I got a little sex ed tip from a man dressed like Deadpool, so that'll definitely end up on YouTube. What else is there that I need to share from? Okay, oh, and the most popular shirt at Amnesia Rockfest was a shirt that said, smoke meth and hail Satan. Yeah, smoke meth and hail Satan. So, not, I don't even have a good quip for that. I just wish Satan worshippers, had healthier hobbies. And I think the second most popular shirt just said Lamb of God. So, first there's God, and then there's... Well, actually, no, guys. I'm done. I've said what I need to say. Those are the two most popular shirts. Whatever. I told you I was tired when I was making this. But, yes, I don't know. And remember, guys, I always want your feedback. I know I've taken the channel in a really random direction. And, might have lost a couple subscribers because they think I'm done posting Dust 514 footage. But, yeah, obviously we have a lot to go. I'm not even done posting the CEO Pyrex footage yet. I still have like 2 more of those videos. And, I'm curious to see if Pyrex ever notices that I put him on here. I'm playing Senpai, notice me, with Pyrex. It's gonna take a while for him to notice me. I don't know. Need more stories from Amnesia Rockfest. I'm sure I can think of something before this footage is over. Obviously, I've just been in officer suit, pick on newbies mode, which was shameless, but, since dust is over, it's good to be shameless. Just use whatever's there. Okay, oh, so all the footage I got was from the Saturday, so that would have been the 25th of June. And that would have been just of the crowds. I couldn't take my camera in to see any of the actual shows. But yeah, Belmont really is a beautiful town. If you can kind of make it out through the giant crowds of rockers. I'd say the weirdest feature was the fact that there was like a pristine, walled-off security golf course, and then a bunch of rockers next to it. That's just a very strange dividing line. I'd say the crowd was about 50% English speaking, 50% French speaking. I mean, I think the bands, tended to be a lot of bands that English speakers would know, but I'm going, of course, you're in Quebec. I met 2 like old Quebecois rocker, like, I don't want to say cliche, but they were caricatures. Let's say that, characters. And I managed to convince them that not all people from English-speaking Canada are a-holes. So that's an accomplishment for English French-speaking relations, or it would be if they actually remember me, which I doubt because they were pretty drunk. They handed me something at first that I thought was used to contain urine, but it turned out to be one of those, things to help them get drunk quicker. And they asked me to pick them up if they fell down, but they didn't because these guys know how to handle their liquor. So that was good. That was good. Oh, and also we stopped in a gelato shop, and one of the friends, I never even got around to talking to the friends I went on the trip with. That was a huge oversight. One of them said a not nice word around an old lady, so I'm still upset about that. Although, you know, what are you gonna do, really? But yeah, they were good people. I was in the company of good people for the road trip, and my motel in Ottawa that was next to two strip clubs. So yeah, that was my adventure. I know this is pretty random, guys, but continue giving me your feedback on my super random thingy, and I'll see you Starside.